Okay, I had two of my little cough drop candy things. If you don't know what I'm referring to, I talked about them in a Yakuza video, but Luden's cough drops. They are, cough drops for, and also fix your sore throat and everything, but they taste like a Jolly Rancher, so I legitimately just eat medicine. So it's just good, so, and also, they help my throat, so I eat them quite a bit because my throat hurts a lot when I do these. My throat is not used to talking this much, because I never talk. It's less chilly today. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah. I don't know how you unlock new songs, now that I think about it, because we got new songs from Mickey, but, there's still, like, where is it? This page, where we have, like, almost nothing except this song. What is this song? Yeah, I don't really know how to get new songs. Maybe they just unlock at the end? Not sure. But, right. Jill, a kid's looking for you. Oh shit. Oh, it's Norma. Hey. Yeah, because I was gonna be Gabby. I'm Norma. You're back. Oh, fucking. She's back too. Oh, fuck you. You didn't know I'm not giving you any more drinks, right? Crap, I said it out loud. Yeah, I wanted to thank you. Oh, she thought it was for her. Thank me. Well, for starters, by not complying and giving me alcohol, everything else would have fallen apart if I had some. So responsible, Joe. Still acknowledge her, I guess. I kinda faced my mom and told her all about the pressure she was putting on me, and she said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And? Well, she didn't speak for me for 2 days. Huh. After that, she told me that it'd be a waste to spend money in university just for me to give up it all. So she told me to still go to her college exposure, but that I was free to explore. Glad to hear that. And, well, I wanted to thank you for that. No problem. Yeah, we're the one that gave her advice. If I just rushed headfirst into my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. And you were right, I would have been hurting for the sake of hurting. So, thank you. Don't worry about it. I'll leave before it's too late outside. Be careful. Bye. Oh, so sweet. Shut up. Hey Jill, mind helping me here? Sure. Make me a bleeding Jane, please. On it. Alright. So, we're seeing Anna on a lot more recently. I don't know if it means anything. Probably. Probably gonna figure it out soon. But, whatever. Thanks. Hey Joe, do you hate me? Hate is a harsh word. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you. Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me. And why can't I? You're the main character? Don't know. What are you? Okay, so she knows it's a game. That's weird. Oh, thank you. You called me cute. Right. You okay, Joe? I'm making lots of faces there. Yeah, just remembering stuff. Could you give me a hand here and serve a beer, please? Sure. Alright. So, Anna knows we're playing a video game. That's cool. It's just, I don't know. Thanks. Wouldn't you lighten up if I showed you I can interact with the environment? Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try. Oh, she changed the background. There. Can't see anything. You sure? Yeah. Weird. Okay. Nobody expects the Darth Inquisition. Darth Inquisition. Abysmaton. Alright. Alright, fucking Monica is just gonna sit in the corner. I can't believe I'm using using the spare ton so early in the night. Ahem. Honey. Hey Dorothy. I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream? Sure. This is getting weird. 2, 3. An optional, sure. Thanks. Oh yeah, before you leave, what, are you guys throwing a New Year's party too? Yep. Sure, I'll be there then. Alright, bye. That was a quick stop. Well, I've got things to do, so you do. Who does what? Sorry, I sneezed. Weird sneezes. Anyway, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe. Take care of Becky, please. Who the fuck is Becky? Who the hell is Becky? Yeah, who's Becky? I don't know, that's what I'm asking. Said nothing. What the fuck is happening? Okay, fuck that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I need to get them enough though. Shady. By shady means, just gonna buy them from the internet. She'll find them and put us all at risk of burning. Oh boy. I'm sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand. Please. Well, I guess that's it for today. You sure you're fine? I am, don't worry. Hey Jill, mind if I ask you a silly question? You've seen my climate, so you can assume I don't mind silly questions. Silly answers can get on my nerves, though. Sorry, what did you want to ask? Do you know why they call them cat boomers? Oh, I was wondering this too. I mean, I guess there is a second set of ears look like a cat's, but... Oh, they have 4 ears? The word boomer seems to be out of place. Not so much that you consider it's not them, but their parents who were called such. Oh, let's go. So is it just like a baby boomer? Let's go a bit back first. You know why cat boomers look like that, right? Because they went through some anti-nanomachine rejection treatment while they were still a fetus, right? It's called Yamakasi Romanova treatment, right? Or was it Romaneko Yamada treatment? I don't know. Let's call it the catification. It was not only the first successful genetic treatment on a fetus, but also the first way to fight nanomachine rejection. Moreover, the research had a bit of a rocky story. Funding got cut in the middle of it at a crucial point that would make or break the whole thing. Not to mention Zybetsu Corps' record of not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. The rest of the research was funded by Maki Stenkovic. Was it Stenkovic? Let's call him Stenkovic right now. I don't know if I'm saying that right. He's a businessman whose unborn daughter got diagnosed with early nanomachine rejection. Stenkovic funded the research in a desperate move. His wife offered herself and her daughter as test subjects. Of course, the experiment was a success. The girl, Sylvia Stenkovic, didn't die. She became the living testament of a scientific breakthrough. But then the story of how things played out for Sylvia got sensationalized in the media and created a weird fad. Parents made their unborn children go through the catification procedure even if they had no ailments at all because one particular girl whose life got saved through the treatment became a media darling for a bit. A whole generation of kids with those cat-like procedures got born. Huh. And the parents got called cat boomers? A generation of parents obsessed with those cat-like features. Huh. The fact quickly passed, but the term remained in use. Eventually, cat boomer just started being used for people to note with the protrusions instead of their parents. Keep calling them protrusions. Why is that? Because that's what they are. Do they not work as ears? You didn't think those things in the head were ears, right? Oh fuck, they're not ears? Sure, they can be moved because they're somewhat connected to the facial and ear muscles. Thus they can move like a cat's and react to their mood. But in the end, they're just appendages with no real function. Huh. It still surprised me a bit that the biggest mutation that they got after the treatment is just that. Those ears are a small miracle on their own. People have been born with no eyes for less intrusive procedures. Really thought they were functional ears, huh? Let's say I learned quite a bit today. Thank you. Don't worry, I feel like I should apologize for talking so much instead. And keep in mind, I'm fucking up the terms. I don't you saying someone got protrusions because of the catification procedure. I'll keep that in mind. Wait, what? Yeah, the guy's name was Stenkovic. I just remembered Silva Stenkovic was around my age, and when I was a teen, there was some TV special featuring her. And I just remembered that I had the biggest crush on her. Oh, now that I think about it, that crush had me very confused back then. Did you need to shut up? Did you need to shout just now? Sorry. In any case, I'm out for the day. Alright, careful out there. That was a kind of a quick day. All booze and no firecrackers make Donna a dull girl. Oh boy. Need 10,000 and we have 8,000. You've been talking a lot with that Alma girl. Jealous. I don't think we're gonna make 10,000. We might get evicted. I don't want to get evicted. Any times for a new friend in this wonderful land. Oh boy, self-deprecating thread. Don't trust in white knights and don't go after 5 p.m. unless you want to get mugged or murdered. Bring a portable chair anyway. You're full to line. You'll have to line up for flour. LOL. Get used to eat what you find. Shortages are getting out of hand. I've been eating rice with butter for months now, but I guess it could be worse. Don't jinx it, please. I have enough as it is. So coming here was a mistake. Why would you come here anyway? Visiting family, but now I want to take them out. Do it while you can. Yeah, airlines are leaving the city, so we won't be able to escape. Can I even get some weed in this crapple somewhere? Yeah, I just PM'd you, good dealer. Oh god. I was mistaken. My grandpa lived here before they turned it into a glitch city. What was it before? I'm still in the mindset that it's Detroit. Alright. Need to make some money. I'm gonna have to charge quite a bit. Good evening. Hey. Okay, so we've got almost everything, but still missing a couple of things for Saturday. And so I designate you, Gillian Applegate, as official guy who goes to buy the rest of the stuff. Applegate. I have no idea who that is. Why me? I could send Jill, but I shouldn't dare send a lady by herself. And I could go with her, but I believe the bar should have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times. You're not gonna say anything, Jill? If it makes not being a delivery girl, I'm happy to fake helplessness. Fine, give me that list. I'll be back sometime. Bye. Something tells me you're planning something, boss. What gives you that impression? Call it a gut feeling. Did you know Gil has a crush? You what? A client of his, a girl who owns a bazaar. She's been coming up for ages, but he's only just started opening up. But he's taking steps backwards, and I'm not gonna let him. He's opening up for fuck's sake. And so the errands will take him to the bazaar. Is that how you say it, bazaar? That's how I've been saying my entire life. I'm gonna keep saying it like that. I'm sorry if it's wrong. I take it. That's right. Huh. Alright then, to the office I go. Bye. As for me, alright. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Gil with a crush, huh? This place, great. Oh, if it isn't. Oh, it's Mickey. Hi. Hey Jill, sorry, but is there anywhere I can hide? There's an unpleasant guy on my trail. Boss, a stalked woman incoming. The door's open. Go ahead to the door to your left. Thanks. Huh, that's cool. Hello there. Oh, hi there. The other one, that's the bathroom. Wait, what's the dog doing in the bathroom? Oh god, it's him. Hi, Steve Harvey. Now, where did she? Oh, the hellhole. Perfect. Hey, kid, I'll have the usual. You want a giant beer? Huh, he remembered me after 2 weeks. Yeah, it's a big beer. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I didn't mess it up. I always mess it up. Here. That seems right. The paper's been a mess lately. You think that all of that's happening, they say, and do more reports. But they're all asking for vacations, and I can't afford it to be understaffed. So I had to come up with some sort of reward for whoever produces the most reports. I see no difference in my feed, though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but you do know the infamy of the augmented eye of the general public, right? A shitty page that will over-sensationalize everything and report useless things. Of course I know. Then why not try to rectify that image? To put it simply, I'm being clutched by the balls in a non-pleasant way. Cyber Decor and company have an eye on every publication they have bought yet. Report on them once and they'll find something to find you with. Twice and you'll find your resources severely cut. Anything beyond that, in the best case scenario, is that they'll buy the damn operation to keep it quiet. I know there are more newsworthy things than whatever it is the lackeys picked up that week, but if I overstep, my ass is on the line. Gotta see this hellhole is still in one piece. Thanks, bro. The BTC has been going apeshit with closing bars lately. Oh yeah, ours is gonna get closed. Yesterday they closed one and it served as a key part of a drug trafficking ring. And last week they closed 3 small bars and that served in illegal chicken restaurants. Not to mention there are like 100 people who have BTC certifications but never use them. Instead they keep those credentials around to stop police from raiding their homes or warehouses. I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that some restructuring will begin at the BTC after this whole thing. Man, shit ran deeper than I thought, and no news outlet talks about that. Alright, kid, let's try and moon blast. Come again? A moon blast? Hey, you and I'd have to take a break from routine from time to time. I'm hoping that someone gives us just like a certain flavor, and I'll just try to get the most expensive one because I need the money. Maybe Donna will hook me up. Hopefully. Here. Now let's see what the ruckus is about. So what brought you here? Oh right, didn't you see a Willem coming in here? Blue hair, big tits? Nope. She's the one from the Encore concert coming up. Not really. Did she jump to the roof then? Why are you looking for her? Did she want an interview? Not really, just hitting on her. Nice job, dick. Hey, I started hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring. Why though? Are you that bored? Don't you have like a family or something? Have you seen that girl? Hot as tits. Also had ass and tits. Stop that. I'm suffering the weirdest combo of being hard as fucking curious as shit right now. Alright. I wanna know just how detailed those king class China models are personally. And so you followed her? I've yet to meet a woman that can resist the charms of fucking Mr. Harvey over here. You're in front of one. I'm guessing you have quite the selective memory. Like I said, don't you have a family or something? A wife? That woman cheats on me as much as cheating on her. Oh boy. In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off with the thought of me cheating on her. Huh, okay. So that Willem isn't here, huh? I have to find a busty enough replacement tonight or I'll explode. Please get away from me. Hey, after you've done pile driver. Literally. This dude's annoying. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Here. Alright, well, seeing as she's not here, I have no reason to stay. Maybe I'll find someone that looks a bit like her. The guy left. Oh, alright. Hi, thanks for sheltering me, Donna. Hope your sister likes the video. No, thank you. What? It seems like you had a hearty talk. Your boss is such a fun person. Your sister is a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and took a couple of photos. Oh. I didn't know Donna had a sister. How nice of you. It's nothing really. She did hide me, so that's the least I could do. But, well, we're not already. Mind giving me something sweet. Alright. This is my time. What's the most expensive one here? 150. 150. 170. 180. 250. Oh, that's the winner. Gotta get the big bucks. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Age, bam. Here you go. Thanks. I'm sorry, Kira, I like you, but I need the money. So do you know why Donovan was following you? I don't, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with him. His questions were a bit over the line last time, too. Last time? Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just didn't want to humor him. I see. Seems like he was just trying to come on to you. You don't say. Well, not like he'd have a chance anyways. I'm not into older guys, and I've already committed to a relationship. Oh, good for you. Wait, you are? It's not common knowledge, and that ones that here try to dismiss it as rumors, but I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now. Oh, really? We were both single, and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend so much time together. But it all started when he read an entry I made in my blog talking about wanting to experience love and the like. He offered me to help me with that after I read it, and I thought, sure, why not? I really knew him well enough. I already knew him well enough, it didn't hurt to try. How nice. He's a stick in the mud we're planning in this dune, but he's a sweetheart otherwise. I see. You know, I've met 2 fans of yours recently. Really. Both of them seemed so excited that you were talking about you when they were talking about you. It's amazing. I don't like the term fan too much. It strikes me as a bit pretentious in my opinion. I don't have many fans, it doesn't sit so well. Oh, I have many fans. I like many people who like my music better. Fan evokes an uglier, more pretentious image for me. Do you like what I do, Jill? Do you like my music? To be honest, I haven't had much exposure to your work, but the few things I've heard are really good. And not gonna lie, having talked to you, I feel like I would support you even if I didn't like it. So nice to hear. Yeah, you're cool. Hey, this will sound familiar, but do you have anything like tea? Something tea, like remember correctly, something bitter but girly is fine. Bitter but girly. I'm not gonna, because that's too like. Let's try it. Yeah, I don't. I imagine that a gut punch, power driver, and suplex isn't really a girly. Yeah, something bitter but girly is fine too. On. Okay, here. Yeah, this works. Hey, you're a King Class CH1A, right? I don't know. That I am. May I ask you something about your model? Sure. Are there any difference between you and a DFC-72? Isn't that what Dorothy is? Our both serve the same purpose, but DFCs have the port on their heads, which makes them more versatile. My line lacks that or the resilience of a DT-01D, but we're a tad more polished everywhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. A trade-off to functionality and power for appearance, you could say. Huh, I see. So anything new for this concert? Well, it is an encore, so we're trying to make it the same for those that couldn't go to the first one. But we always try to spice it up, like maybe with a surprise song or something. There was this one time I sang a cover of the song by B-Link. Of course, in return, they sang Your Love Is a Drug. That's kind of cool, yeah. So you know the B-Link girls? Really nice kids. You'd be surprised how different their on-stage personas are. Really. Suzu, for example, can be really childish at times. She also laughs a lot, and loudly at that. Meanwhile, Aina is a party girl through and through. If they're not on tour, she spends her time partying like crazy. Hard to believe. I mean, their image of that is stoic girls with little expression. Almost like living Victorian dolls or something. I think this is the first time we've heard of them, have we? Well, they want to pop out into public. They once told me if we want people to notice us, we have to break the cutesy idol concept. Fair enough. And so they took the opposite of becoming cool beauties with melancholic songs. I wouldn't say that they were the opposite way. The opposite of cutesy idols would be unkempt, tone-deaf girls spewing visceral and hate. True, I guess. Well, I've got to go, but let's have a sparkle star. Alright. Sparkle star. Yep. Okay, I thought I messed it up for some reason. Here. Sparkling. Well, it's always a pleasure, Jill. Please come again. Will do. She's nice. Oh, the handsome bartender. Nice to see you. Huh? Boss, Gil's back. I'll take my break. Right. I'm gonna push this one. I'm not gonna end it on the break. I'm gonna go to the end of the day. Guess it's exactly 20 minutes. It's 10 minutes more, so. Take a drink of water. Note to self, buy oil for that door. Okay. Alright then. Hey, Gil. Gil, you're in my spot. Please. Oh, sorry. Also, you're cleaning one of Boss's chicken buckets. Did Boss ask you to do that? If I told you she did, would you believe me? Without a doubt. Let's go with that then. Alright. Greetings. Hey, Stella. What can I get you? A bleeding Jane. Alright. One, two, three. Blended. I should probably stop, like, ending episodes, like, on breaks, and rather just go for time. I don't know. It just feels neat and clean like that, though. But it's just kind of inconvenient. It's because some episodes are way longer than others. Here you go, thank you. Brought you here today, waiting for say. So yeah, so these just stick out. They aren't actually ears. So she has real ears under her hair, I guess. I came by myself, actually. I was in the area and stopped to say hi. Well, hi. It's pretty interesting, though. When I first saw you, I doubted you'd ever come here again. Well, this place is comfortable, I must admit. So quiet and secluded. It's also clean. Really clean. Gil is the one you can owe that to. The guys take pride in how clean he keeps things around here. If you ever need cleaning, he's a nice pick. Really. Mm-hmm. He's a bit out of it today, though. I see. Hey, Jill, have you heard of the new gold rush in the city? Gold rush? Everyone's paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of white knight suits. I think I heard or read something about that, but I'm having doubts, so probably not. In any case, how is it a gold rush? Well, the tech behind the suits was always safely guarded, but after the events at the bank... After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, breaking many of them in process. Many units dropped their armor right there and fled when the lynching went on. Any white knights still stuck in their suits had to take the armor off manually to run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynching, so they'd be sitting ducks if they didn't. Some weren't that lucky, they got beaten up while they weren't able to move. So between the suits becoming glorified paperweights and many white knights going on the run, there ended up being a lot of junk lying around. But the whole scientific community is rejoicing. They're on a race to reverse engineer the suits and take as much technology as possible from them. And of course, every single piece of the armor fetch a high price these days. Huh. Can anyone see any profit from that research to justify those expenses? It's new tech, a whole new field ripe with payments, with patents just open for many, so I'd say yeah. I mean, the BTC is literally a conglomerate built upon patents and trademarks. I can see how. There's one weird case, though. There's this guy named Jack. He's the captain of a very unique Blitzkrieg Corps unit. Unique. The guy had a really small unit, 5 people, including himself. The aesthetics of the unit's armor were heavily modded to the point that they looked like a squad of henshin heroes. Hen what? What's henshin? They looked really gaudy. I don't know what that is. Henshin? It sounds familiar, but I don't know. But it turned out the guy actually broke through the software and disabled the remote switch. He has one of the few, if not the only, suit armor with the OS intact. So to say they're among the most wanted people would be an understatement. You know a lot about this. It's interesting, the amount of things you hear when dealing with drunk people in all kinds of the same place. It also helps to put up a front that makes people lower their guard. That should sound familiar to you. True. Wait. Here's a freebie, a fun fact. The failsafe was originally going to involve the armor blowing up and leaving no traces, but regulations and laws didn't allow that kind of technology near civilians. So yeah, that'd be kind of insane. I guess even Tabasco is like, someone leaves and they just freaking explodes. Like, people love to demonize that particular because let's face it, they're far from innocent. But they're not evil overlords, just greedy. They're just a big corporation. just so happen to have control over the tantamounts to a city-state. But corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. I've heard horror stories from people outside the city that are trying to use product placement. If you go so much as hold a bottle the wrong way or get on the logo, you'll be in lots of trouble. Well, that's not too far from reality, isn't it? Let's not start with theme parks or the like. Those are dystopias of their own. Then again, most of the demonetization is due to Quincy being such a clown. Quincy? He has no powers anyway. He's just the front that whatever counts behind that particular chew. He makes a fool of himself when the attention is taken away from whatever it is that particular is usually doing. Huh. Alright. So, what you're saying is that the Glitch City is basically a huge theme park. We've called the White Knights glorified mall security in the past, so yeah. Huh. No, seriously, hen what? I don't know what that means, but Brantini, sure. I don't know how much money I'm making today. I forget how much I even have. Here. Thanks. So I take you're in a good mood today. Does it show? A bit. Yeah, well, I managed to nab a couple of tickets to the Mickey Encore concert. That's cool. Nice. Alright, as it turns out, she was just here. Again? Sorry. Again? I can't believe I just missed her. I was surprised too. I was more surprised she remembered my name, though. And like last time, she was quite the graceful client. Man, so those rumors about her being really nice in person were actually true. Amazing. I mean, you always want the famous people to be nice in real life. But having such a backing to that claim to hear that she's such nice to everybody, it's nice to hear, you know? Yeah, that's cool. And in fact, many think that's what made her so famous so quickly. How she's down to earth and totally accessible and making her someone everybody wants to root for. I see. Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't want to feel like you're supporting crappy people. Although, to be honest, I've never put much thought into that one. Hell, half the time I do have no idea who made what I use, nor do I care much. Being a nice person would take you far, though. My daddy always insisted that being ruthless in the boardroom doesn't mean being an ass. And he actually managed to get certain contracts over other, more powerful people. All thanks to being a nice guy overall. Sounds like good advice. More importantly, Daddy. Do you really believe me saying she was just here that easily? You're not the kind to lie about that stuff, so sure. Thanks, I guess. That said, can you go to the concert so easily? What about the security and the like? My dad always has a unit keeping my eye out from a distance. You'd be surprised at how easy I can disguise myself with just a different hairdo and a cap. I mean, yeah, I guess your hair is a really defining feature. What if I can get in the disabled line, let's say, in her wounds? That's kind of... Although she's probably knocking me at how she doesn't need it and we shouldn't abuse that, yeah. Hey, can you get me a classic drink? Sure. Classic. There's classic and class E. 200. 200. 150. Alright. Do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here. Thank you. Do you have many servants around the house, Stella? I do, but they've been with us for so long, they're pretty much family. My dad has always said that if you earn someone's trust, they'll gleefully work for you, and everyone wins. We even had a younger gardener that liked to study engineering, and he actually came back. That's cool. He still comes by every week and tends the plants. Man, that sounds nice. Let me know if you're ever in need of a job. I might find you something. Thanks for the offer. Wait. Huh? I just realized something's off with the whole tech gold rush story. What would it be? Wouldn't all that tech be patented anyways? I get trying to crack in the first place, but that'd be true if the tech was patented in the first place. It isn't? So I bet you have been so paranoid about making the White Knights untouchable that they never patent anything. A patent would be in a database that someone could hack and retrieve valuable info from. Not to mention that they've been using tech from other companies without any authorization. And no patent registry in their right mind would approve that of a global shutdown signal. Let alone how it immobilized everyone still inside one of those suits. So the ones that were upholding the law did so using suits that were all by all means illegal. The irony runs deep, wouldn't you say? Why do it though? When you have so much money, you start thinking to screw around the rules. All that power makes you think you're above the law. And this is what happens when all those money start making the rules. Huh. I'm curious though, have you ever covered up any fuck-ups by using money? I think we've all done things not too proud of at some point in our lives. Well, Jill, I gotta go. Always a pleasure. She didn't answer the question. Oh, Alma. Hey, Alma. No, hello. You're pretty insistent on that one, aren't you? It's basic courtesy. Something I will fight to uphold. first agreeing to stop, and then saying please and thanks, stopping before you know it, boom, total anarchy. You're exaggerating. I'm not. In fact, I'll go through the door again, and I expect you to probably greet me this time. Fine. Hello, Jill. Once upon a midnight dreary while I pondered weak and weary over many quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping as someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping on my chamber door. "Only this, nothing more." "The hell you did it? You overdid it. You totally overdid it," quoth the bartender. I did not. "So, you like poetry?" I had a face. That was fucking weird. Can I get you something? Cobalt belt. That was strange. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, here. Sure, let's go with this. Did I mess that up? Oh yeah, there's something I've been wondering about for a while. Did I mess that up? She was like, oh yeah, this is fine. But does the name Shadow Master 69 Chronicles ring any bells? Wow, you went pale. No, that name doesn't ring any bells. May 22nd. Today my daily card reading told me that I'd meet great change thanks to an old man. My biology teacher told me I had been picked for an inter-school contest with my latest essay. I just knew. A scientific theory on the idea of auras was a revolution as I thought. Soon I'll bring the world into an occult science singularity. Later entries don't seem to have gone that well though. Mentions of being laughed at, being lectured as why the essay was wrong. Chill. I made sure to delete that blog. No evidence should be left. I can think of only 6 different sources at the top of my head that all have been stuff archived. Why? Sheesh, relax, it's not that bad. What do you mean it's not that bad? Don't you realize how embarrassing it all was? You've all been young, Jill, relax. It's not like you're still like that. That would have been embarrassing. And you're still not like that, right? God doesn't know, I gave up on the whole occult stuff. God, Jill. I love Jill. She's great. It's just that remembering all that stuff is... I don't know, I like the way you looked. All dressed in black with every accessory popping out thanks to the colors. I mean, at least you had decency to use makeup and take care of yourself. So you have a pic? Oh god, you have a fucking pic. Can I see it? Why do you do this to me? Why did you dig up the sins of my past? I was bored. Last Friday, I had to take my mind off the whole day and things. I ran a small background check on you. Simple stuff, just checking past internet activity. Please don't run background checks like that. I just use a search engine, you know? I didn't request documents or anything. I led you to the page. You realize your main mail account everywhere is still the one you used back then, right? Like I said, relax. You were obsessed with occultism. I wanted to kiss all the boys, and I kind of almost accomplished that in middle school, which still sort of haunts me today. Never understand the lengths old classmates would go to track you down, especially if they think you're still the girl that kissed them for fun and they're lonely to boot. Oh, we all things we're not too proud of as adults. Now I know how criminals feel when evidence is used against them. I have to ask though, why the 69? It was supposed to be 69, not 69, like, in reference to both the lovers and the hermit. Oh, I was convinced it meant wise choices. Joe, there's no way that I would read that as 69. I was 12 at the time. Even as 12, I fucking knew what a 69 was. Just how innocent were you back then? You have no idea. Oh, let's tweet out. Let's have a sugar rush. Yeah, sugar rush are the trendy or something. Oh god. Here. This is the thing. So yeah, Alma, speaking of the past, what was your last long-term relationship like? That's sudden. You dug through my past, I've earned the right to dig through yours. Fine. Long-lasting relationships. Romantic ones, I'm guessing. Yep. Well, I've had about 4 boyfriends who have described as such that I've introduced to my family and all. The first one was in high school. I broke with him because he cheated on me. Remember the other girl trying to pick a fight and he just kept saying, keep the fucker. The second one was during my freshman year. I broke with him after he thought it'd be funny to punch me in the arm. What? He starts with a friendly hit and before you know it... Oh, okay. Anyways, the other guy I met shortly after I dropped out. He was interested in marriage, but he wanted to get married only half a year or so of knowing him. And then there's Richard, who I spent almost 4 years with him. We got along pretty well. We had awesome chemistry. I truly loved him. But as the time went by, there was a rift that started separating us. He just didn't like my family. He didn't. Moreover, he wasn't a family person. He distanced himself from his own and voiced that he didn't want kids. There was a part of me that wanted to believe, and if it's just a little bit, that maybe he changed his mind. But as much as I loved him, that one detail brought a growing gap between us. At one point, I just had to break up with him. Huh. But I'm here to see Pressy. Bring me a beer. Sure. Oh boy. I think I made I've had to at least make 1,000 by now. I think I need like 2,000. Thanks for telling me that, by the way. Don't mention it. Okay, one more question, we're even. Wow, you really are embarrassed at that block, huh? Sure, ask away. At what age did you get those implants? Oh, they're implants? Jill, I love you, and I know you're saying that in jest, but I've lived through so many rumors about me getting plastic surgery that I can't take it was a joke. Oh, as such an honor in our friendship, I'll just say this. They're real, and they're spectacular. No, ask the real question before I slap you. I'll grant you one and only one by chance to, I'll grant you one and only one chance to call me by my full name as a compensation, then I gladly take your offer. It's funny that you mentioned slapping, because my real question is, why did you get your hands chopped? Chopped. Well, there's a couple of reasons. The first is that I spent a lot of time typing, and those replacements helped me avoid carpal tunnel. There's other utilities like how I can interface with many devices. For example, there's a tiny computer embedded in my glasses. If I move my index finger, it acts like a computer cursor. There's lots more, but there's small things that don't sound that impressive when I say it out loud. How'd your family take that operation? It took it well enough, except for my mom. She freaked out for months. She even went to the hospital to ask for my hands. Don't you miss them? Sometimes, but just during emotional moments. But as luck would have it, someone else has them. Shortly before my operation, there was an accident on the highway. One of the victims was this young lady whose right hand got completely crushed. I told them to check if they were compatible and all that. I mean, implants are not everyone's first choice. We have a natural replacement. A bit of cosmetic treatment, and it could pass off as original hand with no problem. As I heard, we were compatible, and the family agreed to do. Can you do that? I know you can do organs, but can you do like hands, or is that just a sci-fi thing that's in this game? I don't know what became of her, but I hope she's fine. And you didn't tell your mom about that? I didn't want her pestering the poor girl. So, are we cool now? Are we even now? Are we? You were pretty pissed about my comment regarding your boobs. Again, I'm sorry, it sounded a lot less rude in my head. Yeah, don't worry about that. Besides, I get to call you Julian once. Now you don't. Yeah, why? You just called me by my full name. Are you serious? One chance and one only chance. You just used it up. Damn it. Oh, here she is. Hi, Anna. Hey, Alma, this might be a weird target, but do you believe in ghosts? Hey, not particularly, no. Although there was this paper I read that once that was quite interesting. It proposed a scenario where nanomachines clusters would leave the body after death, and then acted as a collective hive mind through residual brain waves. The result would basically be an image not unlike a hologram. Of course, the hypothesis fell through because such an image density is impossible in a body. Even 5% of the amount is needed, enough to make the blood too dense for the heart. It's not like the brain waves are potent enough to create these reactions. Still an interesting read, though. I see. What do you want, Anna? Don't give me that look. It's not my fault that you convinced yourself that you're crazy. I thought you said conceived like we created it or something. Huh. Well, I'll leave then. See you tomorrow. See ya. All done. I am. What about you, Gil? For some reason, the Anagram left me with him like that, it seems. You think? It might have been while he was out. True. Hey, boss. Are you a fan of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so... That I am? Yeah, why? I was wondering, isn't wrestling fake? Aren't twin tails for little girls and teens with Acorn syndrome? 8th grade, what? When you get down to it, wrestling is as real as soap opera. Yeah, it's staged, not fake. I mean, you don't really expect a legal lawsuit to be fixed in a ring, right? Sure, in my ideal world, you would solve legal problems through good old wrestling, but no, seriously, 8th grade, what? But you don't go around calling soap operas fake. It's a show. It just happens to use fights as an expression. You might as well say that it's a unique form of theater. Besides, considering the injuries many wrestlers suffer, it's not fake at all. I didn't think about it that way. Suddenly, I won't stand for anyone bad-mouthing wrestling. So now I have to go break Gil's back to make you humble. Oh, well, wait, what? Come here, fuckboy. Jesus Christ. 8th grade. This game, yes, I have 10,000. Who would have thought we'd get a bona fide idol in the bar? You were charged with 10,000 for your rent. Have a nice day. Jill will have a roof on her head for another month. That makes a sense of relief, and she'll be able to focus at work. We have a roof over her heads for another month. Yay. I got achieved. Make sure Jill pays all her bills. All of them. I feel like an adult. I wonder what would happen if you've messed it up. Well, this episode was kind of long because I wanted to just get this over, but it was at a weird point. New Bloomberg regulations. The current regulations from the loan from looking too human have been working so far, but Glitchity's government is planning to create even more new laws as they enforce robot-like features among the loan in a bid to reduce identity theft. Glitchity, the first nation to adopt the current standard in artificial intelligence and robotics, was the first to allow robots in a normal society, quickly giving them necessary rights to do is to sustain a long-term experiment about their role in human evolution. Unfortunately, the first year saw numerous reports of identity theft, resulting in the need for more str strict measures. It's unknown what kind of laws we'll have at the future regarding their existence. Yeah, but many people like robots. We have fucking people with robot arms and shit. So, I need to. Oh. The name sounds silly and a bit hard to pronounce. Good thing it's actually called Valhalla. The funny number and the letters are just a code. Anyway, I visited this cute small bar downtown twice after getting lost for a bit. I think the area was called Neon District. At first it was a bit scary because I forgot my way back, but once I got in there I felt really safe and home. The bartenders are a bunch of sweethearts and the boss was such a class act. I even took a photo with her and sent her video to her little sister. I look forward to visiting again. The drinks are very tasty even though they weren't made of real alcohol. Oh, that's really nice. I don't care. I don't know if I want the bar to become a thing because of feign tourism hotspot. That's sweet. I like Miki. She's awesome. Well, yeah. On the episode, I'm also going to eat another candy because my throat's starting to burn again. I guess I'll save money until we've. Well, I guess I said all of them. So is that it? Don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out.